Hey, so I'm at the library again, and so I'm going to show you guys how to use the. I'm going to show you guys how to use the framework assembly tool and whatnot. And I'm also going to show you how to use the skill architect. And if you quickly find something here, workflow designs. Here we go. I'm going to quickly download this as a. No, there's more to this. Let me come back when. Let's just use this then. Pause. Let me come back, and once I found it, I'll come and show you. Okay, so I'm back. I found it, but it was in a different document, not even here. So I have a whole thing of a workflow designs, and it has a whole thing that it's going to follow. So here's my aim. So I'm going to download this as a markdown document. This is my playbooks places, but I'm just gonna save it to I'm just gonna save it here. Open up Claude and go add a new file. Go to my co-work and I'm gonna open workflow designs. Now I'm gonna tell I said this is it. So what I'm gonna now do is I'm gonna tell Claude to use the skill architect to help me create a skill that adapts users' prompts, full system prompts to the appropriate workflow. Hey, so I need you to help me create a skill. This skill is going to be adapting the user's full system prompt, full system message, system instructions, custom instruction for projects to a proper optimized workflow design. In the document I've given to you is a list of workflow designs. I need you to create me a skill that acts like Lumix, but for full on system messages, instructions, so that when the user is struggling with their prompt or their full system message, they can come to you. Your goal will be to read the user's message, idea, or whatnot, reinterpret it to reverse engineer it to the best understanding, and then pick a workflow design, add more if you want, and the aim is to now adapt the user's framework or workflow to the best refined, optimized design, and then adapt it and then return it back to the user, and then give four alternative options for the user so that they can pick and choose. So now, what Claude is now going to do is the skill architect. So if I come into my folder here, and if I find my skill architect folder, I think it's in my skills document, but that's one of them. So I'm gonna group by date created. Okay, so it's not here. So it's in here. So I'm just gonna come here, show you guys. So the reason why I say you guys shouldn't unzip it is because if you unzip it, you might break the structure within here. And this is how it is. So it has imported files, it has routing tables, So let's open Obsidian so we can see this in its glory. Don't worry, we're coming back to the workflow designer. So the framework assembly, but I'm just showing you this so and how this prompt was also created. But this is one reason why I say you guys shouldn't unzip it. So these are my playbooks. Sorry, so I've got so much files. So this is the framework assembly. We're going to open up Skill Architect, and here's the routing table. So that's the routing table. Okay, that's strange. It's routing in my my what do you call it, Claude. So if you guys want to delete it, you can. But the supervisor is the routing one. So it will route to the correct thing. So if you say you want something, it will choose which one, and it will show you path, whatnot, skill tree and whatnot. It has reference files, bundles, skill intake brief. So when you create a intake brief, it will take this and it will send it to the skill creator in Claude. So anytime you want to create a skill but you don't know, it will ask you questions and then output it in this template. The skill debugger, and so remember when I said that it has. Oh, and also here's a skill bundler. Skill bundling. So it helps you create a skill folder from skills you've given to it. So I could give it the refiner, generator, and validator, and they will put it into a skill folder called a prompt suite. You can do tiers, sub agents, and whatnot. Anyhow, so that here are all the agents. It's a lot. So there's like 20. Here are all the agents. There's even an agent to convert a skill into a custom GPT prompt here, and they're all here. And just to show you, let's open this folder in system. Here are all the folders. To show you, if I hold it, there's 26 skills in here. So that's the benefit of the skill architect. So I'm going to come back. I want to delete this because I don't want to mess up everything. But yeah, so here it is. I'm going to click send. And we're going to come back while this is doing its stuff. We're going to come back to the skill. Sorry, not the skill, the framework designer. Not framework designer. I'm so confused here. Sorry. The framework assembly tool. And so here we go. So I'm just going to sort this out because when I copy and paste, my laptop does this weird thing. Let me tidy this up and I'll come back. Okay, so I'm back. So that's now cleaned up. So when I now send this off, the framework assembly is going to read my prompt, read my prompt I've given to it as well. It's now going to analyze it and it's going to adapt it to any one of these frameworks. So as you can see, there's so much. I've been adding to this through the days, and so each one of these are a component. So it will read this best for purpose, best for whatnot. So when Claude or GPT or whatever reads this, it will analyze, it will understand. Let's let's also take this and let's go into GPT and see how it will work. We're gonna go and see that. We're now in the background here. So here's the. I don't know why it is so big like this. But yeah, so now it's telling me it's organized it using the framework. So it's telling me it's used 40, phase 40. So this is it. I'm gonna click search into here. We'll go V phase loop shell. So here's that prompt just to say because it's in because it's all white and it's a light thing. But yeah, here's that prompt. So it's using this plan and this template in the beginning part here. So it's using it phase loop here. So it's using it here. Adversarial. So it says, and it's using first principles reconstruction, meta prompting architect. Let's see. I'm gonna come back here. I'm gonna type 24 meta prompt architect, and so yeah. So this is the meta prompt architect here. Sorry, it's because of the text that I'm trying to see. So here we go. It's used this within this prompt, and so you can see it's picking individual sections from this prompt, from this document here, to build this prompt. So if I want to, I can come back out and paste this down. I'm going to go here is oh the workflow prompt is done. So workflow skills done. Here's my prompt, and I'm gonna grab. I don't have a lot saved back up in here, but let's say my UI design one. I'm gonna paste it, and now here we go. We've got a brand new prompt. Okay, so now I'm gonna go through this. Let's see what. So it's using the see, it's using the framework library, and it's now created. It's even now created a brand new prompt from this using and yeah, first draft, stress testing, and whatnot. So that's how crazy it can get. Then this you can use this. You, so you don't only have to use this for optimizing prompts as well. So this is the channel. So it's refined it. DNA extraction is here's the first draft of it, and here's what my favorite part about this prompt is is that it will give you drafts of it, but you get multiple prompts from you get multiple prompts from one prompt itself. So it's so here's so first it's now asking me to collaborate, to not collaborate, to judge how good this one is, and I can give it. And what it's now going to go do, it's going to update it based on my feedback, and so on. And so I can copy this prompt as well. This it's going to be it's scored it. So let's jump back. Oh, let me quickly put my laptop on charge. Hey, we can't have this. We can't have this going. Bear with me. There we go. So so let's come back and we can now go. I'm going to now open up my gems, come back in here, and so I'm going to grab one of Mass's requests. He he gave me this, and I'm going to copy this and say, someone from my community asked me for this. Here's what he gave to me. Could you create me a prompt for this? Let me correct this. Could you? And then we go paste. I'm going to put this in a code block. And so while we're waiting for that to load, I'm going to also going to try this in the GPT version. We're going to paste this in. Now, let's come back to Claude. So it's now generated a skill. It's now generated me a skill folder. I've now saved this skill to my library. So it's called it the. This is too much for a name, and it's put all my workflow designs in here, as you can see. So let's quickly read what the main document says. So I've got two optimization prompts. So I'm going to quickly turn this one off. So it says reverse engineers any system message instruction set custom instructions and rebuilds it into an optimal workflow design architecture and returns one primary plus four alternative variables. So let's come into here. Let's try and chat. I'm going to make this use haiku and let's keep it with thinking. And I'm going to go, here is my system. Here's my system prompt. And I'm going to paste down the other version of my system, my prompt refinement prompt, which is this one. And so it's going to now do its job. And so remember, we're now no longer using the skill architect. The skill architect built this folder. And I'm going to come back. I think it was this chat. Or was it in co-work? Okay, yeah, so showing. So here's the architect skill. I'm going to do this as a zip file. And I'm going to bring this to you guys. This this is from the upcoming YouTube video. There we go. And so I've just given it to you guys. So I've just installed it, and I can now let me add it to my. This is already in my pro account, so I'm going to add this skill into my free Claude account, so I can use it there and show you guys more here. So I'm going to go to customize skills, click the middle plus, create upload, and then I should simply have it here. You can upload it if you can upload the skill here as, and I'm going to put it type as a .zip. I'm going to put this as a .skill because I think it'll do it quickly. Skill SKILL. I'm going to upload it here. There we go. It's now in my Claude here, so I can just come into my Claude now and type /ARC architecting all my architecting prompts will be here from my proof of concept and whatnot, and I can just talk to it not like normal. But let's come back to here. So it's currently asking me. So it's provided. And so it's doing its job. So it's redefined my prompt to actually. So it's using my memory to give me a better prompt. And it's injected my Lisa Ryan skills. That's cool. So alternative intent. So you see what I'm talking about. So it's reverse engineering. So I'm going to click rerun one of the do something different. Intent fell off. This is a system prompt. Turn thinking off. So let's come back. Let's see if. Okay, so GPT is just trying to follow. Okay, I'll just copy the prompt I gave to Gemini then. So here we go again. So Gemini has created me a new prompt. If we come back here, it's gone into the library and assembled a modular system using it. You could ask it what you can ask it what components did it use, and it will give it to you. Oh, sorry, it's even here. Functional variant extractor. So it's used a combination of one, two, three, four, five components. So like it's created a complete brand new prompt, and I didn't give it a prompt. I just told it an idea from what one review from the community gave, and so I can now go down. I can read, and you see how so this is how crazy this can get. Let's say GPT has done it. Here we go. GPT has now done it. GPT has built me, and let's see. So again, let's use a functional variable extractor again, and you can see. So it's DNA. It's extracting. And so you can see how crazy this gets. And this is just with GPT. And we can continue with this. So that's how that one works. So what do you think? Let me quickly check how long the video is at the moment. 26 minutes. Okay, I'll try and be quick now. So because we don't want it to get too long. So I'm just gonna type C because I'm already using my limit. Let me do something quickly and then I'll come back. So here, I started again. So let's try again. So it's gonna build in my Lisa Riley and Ryan technique and whatnot for it. And so it's using this and it's gonna use it will use its knowledge and it will read it and I can up and here's the fun part about that. Where that skill is, I can update it myself. I can come here, change this to extract it, and then I have the references here, and this is all the workflow designs. So I could add more to this, I could add less, I could do more stuff to it, and then here's the designs. It could be structured a bit better, but yeah, here are all of them. I can add more designs to it. I think say there's 60 prompts in there, and there's a category to design numbers, so it knows what one is for what. So I can add more dramatically to this. But yeah, so extraction complete is. So what I think it's now doing, it's picking a hybrid option. So I'm gonna go yes. And so it's now refined my system prompt, and it's literally currently refining it now. So it's done one. I don't know if this one has Lisa or Riley or Ryan within it. It gives me a decision framework, you see, and it's all going based off a reference file. Here's version 2. In fact, It's built versions. So I see what I mean from this. This is crazy what this can do. I'm gonna I'm gonna kind of keep updating this, and then this might be the next skill that you guys get. What do you think? I'm gonna upload this to YouTube and see. And let's just double check if we finish here. Yep, we're all done here. And so you see, just all based on a singular knowledge file here, it's able to output high quality answers. The same thing with the framework assembler.